Chow, 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 chow. Anyway, this is a video on me showing you guys some basics of pistons. Yeah, pistons. First I'll show you how to craft a simple piston, and also show you how to craft a sticky piston. So to be able to craft pistons and sticky pistons, you will need cobblestone, and I got this backwards, wooden planks, redstone, iron ingots, and then to craft a sticky piston, you'll need slime balls. So let me, while I'm crafting these, I guess I'll explain what a piston is. A piston is a block in Minecraft that is crafted like so. Whoops, I always get this too confused. That will allow you to push other blocks. And then to create a sticky piston, you just do that. Sticky piston. While a sticky piston will allow you to push other blocks, and then once you press the switch or the circuit runs dry, then it will also pull back the block, unlike the regular pistons, which do not. This is a regular piston. This is a sticky piston. These will push up blocks. These will push up blocks as well, just they won't, like, last as long. So let me try to find a switch and I will show you what I mean. There we go, lever. This is a sticky piston. Launch it up, it goes up, take it down, and it sticks. While on the other hand, a normal piston, push it up, push it down, the other block will just stay in the air, which may be useful for staircases. Now I will show you how to set up a basic piston. This is a normal piston on the ground with the redstone circuit running into the piston, which will power the piston block, in terms turning it on and lifting it up. While this piston will be powered by the redstone circuit running into the block under it, which will then power that, like so. Now, as you can see, the block below is powered, so in turn, let's just say that we place like another piston here, it would also do that one as well, even if it was like that. So this may be a good way to make a staircase. Now this is the Noggy way of setting up a piston. See this? The redstone circuit doesn't run into it. Unlike this one where it goes straight into it, and unlike this one where it runs to the side. It has to run straight into it instead of like passing by it, like this one is. Thus, if I launch it, then it will go right past it and not heading into the piston like it should, which would in turn, let's just say I switched it around a little bit, which would, if I fixed it, it would make the piston go up, like so. Now this is the Noggy way of launching a piston on a dirt block, which will have the redstone circuit power the dirt block, but this time it's passing by it again, which will not power the block, and in turn will not power the piston. Neither would that work. You have to put it like that without that circle, because if you have that circle, then it'll just keep on running in a circle instead of going straight. And now I will show you the pushing a block instead of pushing it upwards like I did at the very beginning. This is a normal piston pushing a grass block. Power it, it pushes it, and thus leaves the dirt block there because that's what that was there. And then if I unpower it, it leaves the block here. But in turn, if I power a sticky piston, it will push it, and then if I press the switch again, it will unpower it. Now there are many different ways of using pistons, but through the rest of this tutorial, which isn't really that much, I will show you the basics of what people use pistons for. Pistons can be used for water blocking. Now I will show you the correct way and the Noggy way of doing this. This is the correct way. Use a normal piston, and I have water running to a hole right there, but use a normal piston, so then if you power it, it will push it, and then the water will not flood anymore. which could be used for like stopping floods or like an emergency fire, like spray something. That's actually a pretty good idea. I don't know, but except this is a non-Ginagi way. As you can see here, I put a sticky piston, but it would work. But if you do that, and then let's say you want the flood again because like fire caught your house, then you unpower it. It'll take the block with it because that is a sticky piston instead of a regular piston. Now this is a pretty basic redstone circuit, which will be used by timed redstone, which if you like, let's just say if I'll give you guys an example of timed redstone, because yeah, I don't, just make sure we're on the same page. Okay, let me get that, and then I get some pistons. Okay, let's just say that okay. See, the redstone is running straight into this piston via that. So if I power it, it would power. Now, as you can see, it went directly to it without pausing. But let's just say I turn on a little bit. See, it took a little while after I powered it. So if I do that, then it will take a few seconds after I powered it. Now, if I do it even more and then power it, it would take around 2 seconds to then power, then depower. But if I do that again, it would take the longest amount of time, which is that. But let's just say I want to add more time, because it's just not enough. And if I put both of them at max, which this could work vice versa, and then unpower it, it would take forever to unpower. Now let's make like an extremely long one. This is like the worst idea I've ever come up with. Okay, so this one would take the longest amount of time of all the circuits I've shown you so far, because they'll power that one, they go to that one, they go to that one. As you guys can see, it'll take forever for the piston to power, because it is slowly traveling along this, because I put it at the time max. Now I will now show you this, which is still basic. As you can see, the redstone circuit is running into it, which then will power the piston. So let me just power it on and watch away. Now I deactivated it by putting the redstone there, by deleting the redstone, which wasn't the correct way to do so. But yeah, that's kind of that. This is a basic redstone circuit. Now I would build my own, but I kind of already did via this. But I guess I'll add on to it a little bit. Actually, I will build my own over here, so I can actually show you guys how it works. Actually, I know exactly what to do. It would really help. Just like break all these and then I'll redo everything. Okay. Now I will show you how to make what I made. Okay. Okay. So first you need a switch and some redstone lineup. Now you want to go this way. Actually, no, first off, you want to start out by doing that, then setting them automatically. The first one you want to have is normal. Second one you want to have is 2. Second one you want to have is 3. And third one you want to have is 4. Or fourth one. Blah. What am I even thinking? Then you want to go up and then over, so then it will give this some room to have 2 now. So then you set that one to 2, because if you set it 1, then it will still go at the same speed as that one right there. Because then you'll have this one set at, it's kind of hard to explain, but let's just say that I had it right here, okay? Now and then I had that same one. Now I would power it on, and then those 2 would go up at the exact same time, because technically this one means 0 and could just refresh the redstone, which is what people may use this for. Like refreshing redstone is like this. This video is going on way too long. I gotta stop it soon. Like, let's say this redstone went on forever. The redstone would die down, and then see it dies down, and then it would power this, and then thus would come out powerful redstone again. See how this one smokes a little bit. I'll change texture packs real quick for y'all. But as you can see, this one's much brighter than this one because this refreshed the circuit. So that's how that works. So then if I just set it like that, it would take a little bit longer. So you understand. Then you want to do that again and again and again, and then that's about it. And that's it. But really, I want to get across here so I can build my house out of pistons, because I really feel like it. I don't know why. But I don't have a way across without getting my feet wet. Even though it's logically I could go over there, but still, I want to show you guys a redstone mechanic that took me around 5 minutes to build. Pop the switch. Sticky pistons push up some dirt, and thus creates a bridge. If I unpower that, it will take it down, and some water will refill, and some will have trouble, of course. So I will now show you guys the mechanics. This is it. This is what I did. I used the block power mechanic that I showed you at the beginning of the video to power these redstone repeaters, which will power the piston. Sorry. The rest of the circuit starts up there after I press the switch. It will go down here. The switch will power the block, which will then power the redstone, which will then come down here, power the repeaters, and then power the blocks, which will then power the piston. The piston will push up the dirt. So that's all the magic behind it, really. Not that challenging. So anyway, this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This took me quite a while to set up, and I'm pretty surprised I explained it as well as I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time in another dimension, hopefully. See y'all next time.